Hello, good evening to you all. Today is our day 38 of this IT Employability Skills Bootcamp for Women 1.0. Like we said, this bootcamp will last for about 40 days. And today is our day 38. Like always, we start by showing our outlines. That is what we are to cover for the day. So today we'll have a recap on what we did on day 37, and also we will have a practical through data visualization. That's our class today. And after that, we'll look at question and answer, then conclusion, and we call it a day. So if you can recall yesterday, I take you through an introduction to data visualization where I discussed about the different graphs we have and what data visualization is all about, which is the graphical representation of the data. And we also talk about the different types of graphs that we have. We have bar chart, the pie chart, the histogram, the line chart. These are the four types that we discussed, but they are not the only ones that we have. We have more data, more graphs, but I just discussed the four with you, which are the most commonly used by people and also people at your level. That's what you should be using mostly. But there are many, you know, graphs you can use that has to do with scatter plot, graphs that has to do with tree map, graphs that has. Okay, so like I was saying, if you can hear me, can you hear me, please? I want to confirm if you can hear me. Is my network? My network is not that good today, so but let's continue to see if we can finish with this bad network. And I know I'm not the only one, but let's see. Okay, so like I said, we discussed about the four graphs yesterday, but I told you that's not the only graphs that we have. We have a lot of them. So, but at your level, that's what you should be using commonly in your data visualization. But don't worry about that. Like I said, maybe time goes on when you continue pursuing this career. I believe you will come across other types of graphs that we have. Okay, so also yesterday I discussed about data types, which are supposed to be a topic on its own during this. But like I told you, you are not into data analytics. That's why we didn't give it one day to discuss about the different data types that we have. But of course, yesterday I know I talk about qualitative data, quantitative data, categorical. Yeah, I talk about that, and I just look at, I told you what the data is, the difference between numeric and numerical. We also discussed about that yesterday, but I know I did not talk about the nominal, ordinal, scale, so what do we call it, structured, unstructured, and the rest of the different data types and also these data types that I discussed, I just look at the statistical aspect of it. So that a recap on what we did this 37. I think let's continue. So today we'll have a practical on data visualization. So I'm going to open my Excel. I'll just open any data, which I believe all of you have a data because you did what do we call it? You did survey. So you have your own data. So I'm going to open a data here. I will just look at the data. Don't worry, I will share my screen back. So we'll just look at the data and analyze the data. I believed Ahmed teach you a pivot table. So I think I'm just going to use the pivot table to bring out some of the data, and then I'll analyze it and show you some of the graphs we discussed yesterday. So I'll first of all go to pivot table. Just put, don't worry about the cleaning and everything. I'm not going to touch all that. Yeah, I'll just look at, I mean, what are the variables that we have here? I'm sorry. We have the LGA, the this, so I'll take this LGA. So where it is? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll take this LGA into rows because I need the rows of it. And I'll check the values to get the count of it. So the count is almost 220, 220, 220. Everything is the same. I don't know. I'll just leave it like that. So what I'm going to do, I'll just copy this. Maybe I'll just copy this. Yeah, I'll create new space just to paste what I just copied from there. I think that's all I can do. So for the health facility, let me see. How many are there? Oh boy, there are 60 something. Okay. What I'm going to do is I need the count of this health facility per LG. So I'll put the value. So it's going to be 22 again. So it's almost the same. Let me this community village is almost the same. Also, it's okay. Let me just take these health facilities. Oh boy. And how many do we have per each? So it's 2020. So this data is not that. Oh, okay, don't worry. Let me go to rule. Yeah, for role is okay. I'll take this. We have 132 data collectors, 18 supervisors. So that one is okay. I'll take it. Okay. That's for the this. Don't worry. I'm just trying to show you how to create the visualization. We are not uh exploring the data or doing data analysis with you. It's just maybe assuming you have your data, that the data you collected and you want to work with the data. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just looking at the variables. I think I have gender variable or something like that. Yeah. Is this the child sex, males and females? Yeah, this is what we have for the males and females. I'll just take that. Okay, so let me go back to the data and see maybe some things I can take. So we have this for the month. This one I cannot take that. I don't want to dwell more in this data because it's a capstone project we gave Biz University student. Yeah, we have for the age. Don't worry. I think, oh, agreed. I, sorry, let me use one data. I have a data here, sample data. I think this one will be more better. Let me reduce this. Don't worry, I'm just looking at the data that I will use to show you. That data I have a lot. I don't want to solve a lot of things there. But don't worry, let me copy what we have just discovered from the data, these three. So I'm just moving them to this new slide I open. Where is it? This is our sample. Let me bring it here so that we continue with whatever we are doing here with it. Okay. Please, can you hear me? Somebody said that is breaking. Somebody says breaking the voice. It's because of the network. It's because of the network. I don't know what to do and I don't. Before we start the class, my network is very good, but immediately we started the class, the network is bad. Can you hear me, please? Yeah, I know I'm breaking. I'm just asking to confirm if you can hear me clearly. Okay, so let's continue. Let me use pivot table again on this data so that we can continue working with the data. So let me put the states and let's get the number of states that we have. So this is 16 per state. So I don't want that. Let me look at the price made by each state. So this is the money amount of money made. So I'll just copy this, bring it back here and paste it here. So let me go back to the data, my pivot table. I think I'm going to look at the departments. So let me take the number of departments I have. So these are the number of departments. So don't worry about that. I'll arrange it later. Okay, so after the department, we have for the month, and I want to see the amount of money made by the month. So I know Ahmed talked to you about this. So when you put a data that has to do with date, so it will ask you what you need. Do you need the year, or you need the quarter, or you need the month, or you need the month? So let me show you something. If I remove this years, I remove the quarter, and I remove this month, it will show me only the month by what? Distinctive months by year. That why you see I have January 2023 and January 2024. But if I did not select this month, for example, let me put the data and I remove this quarter, I remove this, and I remove this month. When I say month, it means this January has 2024 in it. February also has 2023 and 2024 in it. So it will only show January, January, January to December. So no matter how many years you have, you only see one January to December distinctive month like this. So I know you treated that, but let me just give you a recap on it. So let's remove this. So this is what I have, and I need to see the amount of money made per each month. So I think it's going to be the price. Yeah. So per month, these are the price we made per each month. So I'm just going to copy this, go to this, and let me put it here. But for this, I think let's just remove it and use the number of steps. Let me see if I have number of steps in it. Okay. Okay, it's for gender. So for gender, I have males and females. So that way I have F and M. So that's for male and female. So this is it. I think let me just copy this and paste it instead of this. So what did I have? Number of service, price for service. That's all. So let's go and start creating our, I think, visuals with this data. I think it's enough. But the first thing I'm going to do, let me turn this to female, turn this to male. That's all. And I need to get the percentage of this. So I'm going to say equals to this divided by sum of this. Yes, I didn't close the, what do we call it? The bracket. So I just put this sum. So I need to lock this. You all know how to log all this, you know that. And don't worry, I just use another way of doing this. Sometimes you don't need to get the total under. I just need the sum formula here to get this. And I know you know how to get percentage, even not using this way. You know how to get percentage. We teach you how to get percentage. So for the gender males and female, I want to use the pie chart or donut chart to show that. So that why I just created this for 1% and 59% for that. So you can highlight it like this. Highlight the two, go to insert. If you want to put the graphs, go to insert. Under insert, you will see this. So I'm going to click on this. This is where the bar chart is. So we have this pie chart and we also have this donut chart. So that's what it's all about. So what I'm going to do is I'm supposed to have this for 1% and this to be in one place. So what I'm going to do is let me just, I think, copy this here. Let me just copy this and paste this special. Let me put back the percentage here like this. So yeah, it's okay. So I can just call it gender percentage. So I can highlight all, go back to insert this, and then I can put this, or I can put donut chart. Anyone you want, you can put it. So I can put this one for you, and I can also come back and put the other one, donut chart for you. So once you did this, you create your very good looking don't worry, we'll just look at it to change maybe colors, to do some things on it, and then maybe we can take it to our PowerPoint and you see where how we can paste it there. So the first thing is you can change the color. So I can click on this. Once you click on this, you click on all the colors. But if I double click, now I selected single color of what? Of this. And it's showing you under these labels that females has this blue while males has this I don't even, I'm not good at now at these names of the color. I don't know the name of this color. So whatever this color. So if I want to change the color, I double click on it to select only blue. So I need to go back here, come under shape fill. Under shape fill, this is where you change the color. So females always like pink color or something like that, but I used to give them this. So I love this color and that's why I'll put it here. So for this one, you double click on it again. Just close this one, double click on this color again. This second color, double click on it, go back to shape fill and select any color you want. So for this one, I think I'm going to give it, which one? this or this. Yeah, let me give this one because I love this dark blue. So these are the two colors that we are. And if you like, you can change the name also here. Just double click on it and change it. But one thing about this, if you are using the same version of Excel I'm using, you can come here, click here. If you don't want to see this title, just delete it. But definitely you want to see the chat title. Bring it back. Another thing is if we want to see the labels of the data on it, that means we want to showcase the percentage that we have here on the data. So we need to right click on it and add labels, or we need to come here, click on this and click on data labels. So it's all the same. Just come into it, add labels. You see we have 59 here, we have 41 here. You cannot see 59 because we changed the color of it. But if you double click on 59 alone, you can come back to format under this A, change it to white. Everybody now can see it. And this one, if you like, you can also change it to white. Also, change it to white. If you like, you can bold them all. Just click on them. Now you selected them all. Go back to this and click on bold. If you like, you can also increase the size of them and it will definitely going to look like this. So for the percentage, like I told you for the title of the graph, so you can change it and put maybe percentage or percentage by gender. So like this is it. You can have this. So females are this, white males are this, and that's it. So for the donut chart is the same thing. You can change it the way you did it here. You can do it here. So for the female, we double click on this and we go back to this and put this color. That's for the is it this one that we put? Yeah, I think this is the one we use. Then for the males, we double click on it, go to here and we use this one. So like this is it. Right click on it and add data labels. Then we click on them and we turn it to white and we go back here and we bold it and then we increase the size. So this is how it's going to look like and it's okay. Okay, sorry for this. I don't need to, sorry. Okay, when you click on this, please just come here and turn it to white. Yeah, I turn it to white. So I just come here and bold it and increase it. That's what I did. So, but I saw how it looks like before then. But it's okay. I think like this to me is very okay. So don't worry. But if you like, you can turn it to black. If black is okay for you, so that people can see it well or something like that. Okay. So that's it. So I'm going to use this one. I'll just copy it. Where is my Excel PowerPoint? This is the PowerPoint. So now maybe I can right click here, duplicate this page. Yeah, I can take this up. Then I'll paste this here. So you can increase it like this. Then you can write all your report that you want here. So this one also you can increase it. You see, I increase it here also. I can remove this from here. Just cut it and come back here and paste shells. So percentage by gender will looks like this. And this is our chart. And then you can just go back to insert and put a text box. Then you write all the report that you want to write under it. Just write blah, 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 whatever you want to write as your report to this. So this is the one thing on this. So let's go back to our Excel. So let me delete this one as we did this. I don't like this. So if you want, go ahead and do whatever you want with this. Okay. So the next thing we have is for the states and the number of maybe price made by each state or something like that. This is the price. So I'm going to format this and make it into currency. But I believe you did cell format. I don't know if you did that, but I'm going to move under currency. I'm going to this. I will select NG, but I'm just going to select Nigerian Naira sign. So just scroll down. You will definitely see Nigerian Naira sign somewhere here. So what we are going to do is to change the currency of this to a Naira sign. So since it is amount of money, so just go to more numbers and under this go to currency and then you click here. Then you scroll down to look for Naira sign. So there is the different Naira sign, but it's the same Naira sign, Ido, Plani, and everything. So I'll select this one and remove the decimal places to 0 to make it 0, and it's going to look like this. And then the next thing we are going to do, maybe I will change this to say revenue by state. Maybe this is what I'm going to call this. So I'll highlight this. So what I'm going to put here is to put the line chart. So now I'm going to put this So I'll click on this and I'll delete it. And I'll also click on this line. I would click delete from my keyboard to remove it. And I'll click on this, go to format. I'll change the color to this color. Then I'll right click on it and add the data label. So this is it. That's what I'm going to do for this. So what I'm going to do is to copy it like this. So after copying it, go to your slide here, then duplicate it. So I'll remove this slide, then I'll paste this one. I'll increase it. Then I'll cut that one and paste it here, revenue by state. If I want, I'll increase the states like this. I'll increase the size like this. So that's for this, and we are done with it. So let's go back to our this. The next thing is the data that has to do with this. So sorry, this is supposed to look like this for you. It's supposed to look like this before, so I want to change it to short date. But if I want, I will just go back to more, because this is not the how I want the date to be. Just go to more, and under date you select this one, match dash 12. So just select OK, and it's going to look like this. Sorry, I didn't select this one, but what I'm going to do, I'll just copy this paint format and put it here. So I'm going to say revenue by month. So I'm going to highlight here. But for this one also, I will change the currency. So I'll go back to currency the way I did it before. Select this, scroll down, and I'll select this. Remove the decimal places, and we select OK. So after this, then we highlight it and go back to insert. Then what we are going to put now is the line chart. So just click on this and put the line chart. Just click here and remove this. So, but now the line chart, you see there are a lot of space here before the line chart. What I'm going to do is to look at this axis to see it started from 200,000, while this is closer to 1,200,000. So I'm going to put 1.2 so that the slide will look more down to this before this. So I will double click on this. Go to this, instead of this 0.0, I'll put 120,123 and I press enter. So that way I put 1.2 million for it. So it started from that number. So I can click on it and remove it, and I'll right click here and put the data level. But for the line chart, to change the color of line chart, just click on this line chart, click on it. Sorry, just click anywhere in it and just click back. When you click on it, go to format, and now you are not going to shape fill, you are going to outline fill. Then you click on this. Now the color is changed to this, and now we have this. This is January 23, June, and whatever. So if you like, you can increase the size. You see it looks like this, and that's okay. I'll copy it, go back to this, and I will double click on this, right click on it and click duplicate, and then I'll click on this like this to remove it. Then I'll paste this one. So now you can drag it here, and you double click here, copy it or cut it, come here, highlight it all, then right click and paste special revenue by month. Is how it's going to look like for the revenue by month. And for this, I'm increasing the size because I want it to look like this. So this is how it's going to happen, and you write all the text that you want to write under it. The last thing that we did not touch about the graphs we discussed yesterday is something that has to do with the histogram. So for the histogram, I'll go back to my data. This is what we have for the histogram, and I think what I'm going to do, I'll just click on this price by service and go to chart, and under chart this is histogram. Right click on it and just click here. So it's going to create a histogram for you. I told you histogram will put the data for you in ranges. So what I'm going to do is I will highlight this and change the format into currency. So I'm going to back to currency. Where is my currency? And I will select the Naira sign. Here is the Naira sign, and I will remove the decimal places, click OK, and it's going to show like this. So I'll click here, I will reduce the size because I want us to see. Okay, this is how it looks like. I want it to look like this. All right, click here, click on add label to see the count that we have per each category. So we have 51,000 to 87,000. We have 87,000 to 123. We have 123 to 159. We have 159 to this and this and that. That's what we have according to range of the data. Click here, go to format and change the field to this. So the color is this. All right, I'll click on this and remove it. Click on this line also that is inside. Then I'll remove it and to look like this. Then I'm going to say range, revenue, range. So I'll click here, then I'll take it, go back to my slide like this, right click on this, duplicate, click here, paste it here, and it's going to look like this. So now I'll click here to copy this name and paste it here. So it's going to be revenue range. So I can remove this to say revenue range. I'll click on this and delete it. Then I'll increase this one if I want. So I'll click it again to increase it if I want. If I don't want, I'll leave it like that. So this is it, and this is exactly what we are going to discuss in this. So I'll just increase this, and these are the number per each range. This number is per each range what we have. So this is it, what you can do in this visualization, and that's exactly what we are going to discuss today to show you how to do this. And see you tomorrow. This is where we're going to stop. Thank you so much. Bye bye.